South Florida Bulls. And the Canes will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So USF's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Wide open spaces. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. Brown wants to pass. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Keeps it going. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go to the fullback. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So Miami's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this...
There he goes! It's a seam wide open inside the 30. Just like that, a huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because, Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Caught in the backfield, it's Carr. Touchdown, Hurricane! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Brown will throw it. Skips away from pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls are marching down the field.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
To the ground. He's got it again. Smashes through the tackle. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USF. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the move from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Creates a little room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle. Nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Caught in the backfield. It's caught. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Complete out of the backfield. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. And they gambled in their own. Turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Couldn't ask for a better start. Caught in the backfield. It's Sullivan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. The official says no good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Pulls and fires complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Early on the Jets. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of bounce, but he gives them that home run ability too.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
To give. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carr. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And as they come to the line here, they're passing on a surefire field goal attempt. They'd better pay it off with... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. These corners going to give these receivers some space. They're working that left side. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quick completion to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. A 1st down run in the red zone. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami!
That's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And it's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Caught behind the line. It's Carr. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside.
He's loose. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson...
Oh, out of space. Touchdown, Hurricane. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on.
He's loose down the left side. Lots of running room. Touchdown, South Florida. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
28, South Florida, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Marion. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Carr. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be...
There he goes. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lyle. Oh, he's got some space. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Canes! They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone, it's Alexis. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gonna run it. It's Isaac. Wide open spaces. There he goes. He's at the 40. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
He'll keep it himself. It's a seam wide open. Oh, what a cut. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
First and goal, USF.
The corners are walked up tight. Brown wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the Heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
On the run, fires downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. 1st and 10 coming up. Motion from the wideout. Got it behind the line. It's Carr. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the 1st down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the 1st down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of.
Turning it on! And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Split backs here. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's back. And the Hurricanes will move the sticks.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the 4th quarter. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now.